political discussion. A very scary, a very precarious kind of situation is happening or news is coming that United States has decided, Donald Trump government has decided to place sanction on India. Some time back, illegal migrants, the US kind of C-70, that is its kind of defense aeroplane, C-70, military aeroplane, that landed in Amritsar, Punjab in India with around 100 illegal migrants. And illegal migrants who landed there, now they have disclosed that they were ill-treated out there. That is one thing. Now people were recovering from this kind of a dose from Mr. Donald Trump to India. This kind of a scuffle or this kind of something that is not pleasant, unpleasant push. People were recovering. Now next news is coming that Donald Trump has decided to place sanction on India now. Now, this is coming amidst the Indian Prime Minister and Donald Trump would meet on 12th of this month, February. Today is 7th, 5 days after that in France, AI meeting. And then Mr. Indian Prime Minister, he would visit United States and he would have bilateral meeting, bilateral discussion with directly with Donald Trump on 13th and 14th of February in White House, Washington DC. When this much is there, then what was need for so immediate placing sanction on India? This is a very hot news that America has decided to place sanction on India. Treasury Secretary, I believe there is some Mr. or Mrs. Besant, and then the Secretary for the State, Marco Rubio, they have confirmed that American government has decided to place sanction on India under National Security Presidential Memorandum. There is some act like National Security Presidential Memorandum against which United States had decided to place sanction on India. What is the occasion? What is the reason they are giving? Anyway, till some time back, Donald Trump had made it very clear that countries who are trying to do trade among the country trade with the kind of BRICS currency. BRICS currency is upcoming currency from Russia. Russia, China, India, South Africa, and Brazil. BRICS. BRICS nation they have decided to bring a new currency called BRICS currency. That is in synergy with Euro. That is from many countries. This is also from many countries. Donald Trump has clearly threatened the world that any two country, if they try to do trade with BRICS currency, then 100% tariff will be imposed on that currency country if they try to do any export in United States. This is a threatening he has already given. Now, there is another scenario. Means it should be known that Iran, Russia, Afghanistan, these are completely sanctioned country from America. America has placed sanctions on this country. They cannot do open trade, nothing. They are completely they are in a shackle now as far as global trade is concerned. Now, India is doing trade with Afghanistan through Chabahar port. Chabahar port is a port, seaport, ocean port, seaport that is located in Balochistan region of Iran, that is adjoining Pakistan on Arabian Sea, Chabahar port. And there is a road that goes from Chabahar port to the Jazran Delaram highway that is built by India in Afghanistan. Through Iran, it goes by road, then it connects Jazran Delaram highway, which then connects the main highway of Afghanistan that goes to Kabul and other places. Okay, in that fashion, this Chabahar port, India, Iran, and Afghanistan, they signed trilateral, not bilateral, trilateral treaty on 2016 where India would do trade with Afghanistan through Chabahar port. Indian items from Bombay or Gujarat they will go to Chabahar port. From there, through land, through Iran, and then it will go to Afghanistan. And that happened in 2016 itself. When Donald Trump came in 2017, then he placed sanction on India because you cannot communicate with through Iran. Iran is something that is a sideline country from the American point of view. From American point of view, Iran is a sideline country. So America does not want Iran altogether. In that fashion, then India, with fear from American sanction, it made clear to America that India has nothing to do with the Iran. India has stopped buying any crude oil from the Iran, and because of that, India has suffered a heavy loss because Iran is selling crude oil in very cheap price, and quality of crude oil from Iran is higher also. In that sense, India is losing lot of revenue because of the sanction on the Iran. So India has stopped buying any oil from doing any trade with Iran. Chabahar port is required because India is doing trade with Afghanistan. At that time, Afghanistan had democracy and Ashraf Ghani was the president, and that was American puppet. So in that sense, the sanction was waived off, and India was doing trade with Afghanistan. When 2021, when Taliban government came in Afghanistan, then Joe Biden started placing sanctions again against India. Then India made sure that Chabahar port is required because food grains India is supplying to Afghanistan and it is required for Afghan people. Otherwise, they would they would go with a hunger kind of situation. They would starve. So in that sense, Chabahar port is required from Afghan people they are concerned. Now, Joe Biden, looking at this matter, he also waived off the sanction. Sanction is there. They are waiving off the sanction. Now, when Donald Trump has come into the picture, not only that, in 2024, there is one Mr. Sonowal. Sonowal, he is a minister in India. Sonowal is signing treaty with Iran now, and Iran and Russia. Iran and Russia. One treaty is coming into the picture, and that treaty is called, I believe, International North-South Transport Trans North-South Transport Movement or Agreement or something like that. So in that way, India can use Chabahar port, and through Iran it can push item till Russia through Central Asia and Russia. So Indian trade would grow in that fashion. Okay, so that point, Joe Biden government, it was very anxious on India when India was proceeding on the trade with Chabahar port, and now trade would happen with Central Asia and Russia. Anyway, Joe Biden was looking into election or something like that when Donald Trump has come, and when he is seeing this treaty, international North-South transport agreement or something like that, that India has 1 year back they have signed with the Iran and Russia out of the way without any concern with the India. Donald Trump has put the sanction now. Now, India as a country, India is under sanction from United States. Now, sanction will come in what kind of trade with America, or what how it will impact Indian trade with other country, that has to be seen. Now, anyway, Indian Prime Minister is going to United States, Washington DC, 13th and 14th of December, and then there he would talk. What is the inference of this sanction? Why Donald Trump is doing like this? Donald Trump is deliberately trying to break BRICS nation. He made it clear any country, if they do trade with the BRICS currency, then 100% tariff on their item they are exported to United States. Now, Iran is a big partner in BRICS nation. It's a solid partner. Don't think it is a founding member of BRICS nation, but Iran is a solid partner in BRICS nation. Okay, so in that sense, now since Iran is completely sanctioned from America, Russia is complete sanctioned from America, Afghanistan complete sanctioned from America. In that sense, Iran would motivate everyone in the BRICS nation to do trade with the BRICS currency only. And they anyway Iranian crude oil is cheap. they would give even cheaper. So something like India would get crude oil in half of the price, probably. I don't know that they are getting from Saudi Arabia and this kind of country. That much cheaper will happen if they do trade in. So why Donald Trump is trying to do so that because the Russia and BRICS country they are gearing up day by day. If they gear up day by day, then America is any getting poorer day by day. The speed at which the ramp at which it is becoming poor, the ramp will become narrow. It will become steeper day by day. If BRICS currency tries to take over the dollar, all Asian countries day by day they are coming under umbrella of BRICS countries. It is near to them. Why they will do trade in the dollar? A question is arising: what is future of the world now? Now Donald Trump is in a mood to do complete settlement now. So with Russia and BRICS nation now, either you stay or America and NATO and this country would stay. What you want? Okay, there is a day that if there is a wind and there is a big tree, either tree would stop the wind or tree would stop the wind or wind would break the tree. If tree try to stop a wind, then tree will stop the wind or wind will break the tree. Now Donald Trump and America, if they are doing this much, even one bee is moving, then their eyebrow is stretching. If with the fly also, their eyebrow is stretching. In that fashion, now America is coming in a position where America would sustain or BRICS nation, means NATO or United Nations, it will sustain or BRICS nation would sustain. This is from America, not from the BRICS side. BRICS country, they are normal country and they don't they are not very aggressive kind of thing. But this is what Donald Trump is making situation. Anyway, let's see. But one thing is for sure now that India has to come in one side now because Iran is completely towards BRICS nation. Russia is completely towards BRICS nation. China is completely towards BRICS nation. South Africa is completely towards BRICS nation. Brazil is completely towards BRICS nation. Okay, if America says that stop exporting any item from China, China would stop because America cannot live without Chinese export. That's why Donald Trump had given kind of invitation to Xi Jinping, Chinese president. He was the first one to be invited in American president oath ceremony. When oath ceremony happened, immediately after that, when Jinping did not go in the oath ceremony, then he made a video conferencing with the Jinping, Chinese president. So China does not have any fear. China is completely toward BRICS nation. Now, when India has to now decide, it wants to go with the BRICS nation or it wants to go with the United States because both will not go together. If probably what is there with Iran? Iran may close the Chabahar port completely. If that is the situation, Iran may close. If Iran closes the Chabahar port, then India's connectivity with Central Asia will completely go away. That India needs deliberately. Now, India has to decide it wants United States or it wants BRICS nation because every other country in BRICS nation they are unilateral now. They are not bilateral. Only India is bilateral. So let's wait and watch. This would be we say. So God bless America. God bless Donald Trump. I don't know how long this kind of threatening culture, the culture that he had started, threatening everyone day by day he is releasing threatening warning. Okay, let's wait and watch.